Hey everybody, Lane here, and welcome to my playthrough of Animal Crossing from the GameCube era. And we get to see our boy Rover for the very first time. With Joan the pig or warthog in the background. Excuse me, do you have a second? Could you help me out? It is, let's see, dating my recording. Exactly. Thanks, Rover. Really appreciate that, man. Say thanks, you're too kind. Really, you're a big help. So, you mind if I sit here? I promise I won't fall asleep, tumble onto you, and start twirling on your shirt. Oddly specific, but go off. Thanks again. It sure is nice meeting friendly folk on the train. You aren't a psycho, right? Just kidding. Say, by the way, what's your name? Oh man, this is giving me flashbacks. I can't remember if Animal Crossing is the first. But we're gonna go with Lane. Lane. Now that is an odd name. Hey. Not that my opinion means much. What matters is, do you like the name Lane? Well, yeah, it's my name. Thanks. Don't wear it out. You're right, of course. What was I thinking? It's a very cute name for a cute girl. I'm sorry I said it sounded funny. I forgive you. It's okay, Rover. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, where are you headed? We are headed... I don't have anything witty right... Frick. You know what? We're headed to YouTube. All aboard. You're going to YouTube? Yeah, sure. Hey, I know that place. YouTube is one of my favorite vacation spots. To post to my beach vlogs and... What do the cool kids do now? I don't know. So what are you going to YouTube for? What's it to you, Rover? Fine, don't tell me. Be like that. I don't care. I know you're moving, though. I can see it in your eyes. Rover. So where are you going to be living, huh? I don't know yet. What? You don't know yet? Are you out of your tree? Well, we obviously need to find you a place to live. Oh wait, boy am I dense. This buddy of mine runs a shop in YouTube. Let me give him a jingle. Okay. This will take me 2 seconds. Wait right here, okay? First off, this implies that you're good friends with Tom Nook, because that's who he's going to call. Second off, we are gonna find a place? Are you moving in with me, Rover? Beep boop bop beep. Hey there, Nook, it's me. So what's the good word? You raking in the cash? Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh, that's rough. Brutal. Well, it's a crazy world. Anyway, as I was saying, I have someone here who wants to move to YouTube. Oh yeah, completely. But the poor thing still hasn't found a place to live. It's sort of a tight spot. The kid's name? Why? Oh, it's Lane. Yeah, today. So, think you could help us out? Oh, really? Uh-huh, I see. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll pass the word on. So we'll catch up later. Right, thanks a lot. See you, Nook, my man. Bye. Do you remember when cell phones used to actually be that, like, huge? And not like the thin pieces of paper we have now? Okay, I'm back. Miss me? Well, good news for you. It sounds like my buddy has some brand new houses for sale. Dirt cheap. The work's all done, but he hasn't been able to rent them. He wants to unload them, so he's willing to take a loss. You have money, right? Just a little. Oh, really? No wonder you look so helpless. But don't worry, these things have a way of working out. They say money makes the world go round, and what goes round comes round. Wait, I've confused myself. Oh, looks like we're about to pull into YouTube. Did I mention I love this place? Rover is a huge fan of YouTube. Who would have known? Remember, things are never as bad as they seem. Honestly, good luck and all that. That's some good advice, Rover. Thanks. Maybe we'll run into each other again sometime. Well, goodbye! Bye, Rover. And then you do, for pretty much every Animal Crossing game, and I love it. Let's see our cute character. She's absolutely hideous, but I love her. YouTube, now arriving to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Watch your step. Eek eek. Gotta love Porter. Alright. Excuse me. Hey, you there. Yes, you. Love Tom Nook. Would your name happen to be Lane? Good. I just now had a phone call about you. Whew, I'm glad I made it here in time to meet your train. I'm afraid I'm not in the best shape of my life. Don't worry, Tom Nook. Round is a shape. But I rambled. My name is Tom Nook. I, run the store in town. I'm quite pleased to meet you, yes? Something strikes me as odd, though, my young friend. Moving to a town before settling on a place to live? Why, it's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Madness. Absolute madness. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Pardon me, I beg you. That just struck my funny bone. Now don't you worry. It may be small, but I have a house you can move into right away. It should more than suit your needs. I can read. I promise. I can show it to you now. So come along. Let's scuttle? Question mark? Who says scuttle anymore? Here we are. Not too shabby, I could most heartily recommend any of these houses. Take your pick. Feel free to take a look inside. Really, I don't mind. Not in the least. After all, the doors don't have any locks. It's an intruder's wet dream. Just stand in front of the door and go inside. So, that looks like somebody just housed the house with a gyroid. It's too skin colored. I hate it. We'll go green. Take a good look inside, and please bear in mind that it's a little, how you say, cozy? Yes, cozy. What he means by cozy is that we get nothing. Not even a bed to sleep in. We get a book that I don't know what it does. And we get a radio that we have no music in. Remember when stereos used to be like hit? Give me a little bit of nostalgia. It's okay, I guess. Really? Alas. Ah, well, take your time. Oh, wait. I'm ready. I want this one. It's fine. I like it. It's fine. Yeah, here's good. Very well. It's decided then. That house now belongs to you. What a happy day for you, I'm certain. I'll tell you what. I'll even throw in the radio in there at no extra charge. I never could sell that thing at the shop. Now let's see. I suppose you'd like a quick rundown of your house, so listen carefully, please. The house doesn't have any furniture in it at all. Quite bare. Anything you need, you'll have to get on your own. Obviously, you can't expect me to furnish the place for you. You can do whatever you like with your own stuff, but don't try to mess around with other folks' things. Well, now, not that you can. Nobody will know if you just nudge stuff, though. You'll probably want to pop into neighbors' houses to get some ideas for your own interior design. I would. Oh, yes, that weird thing over by the door there, that would be your personal gyroid assistant. If visitors stop by when you're not around, this gyroid will meet and greet them. It truly is a must-have. You can teach it messages, and then the little fellow will repeat them to visitors. And that's just one of its talents. You can also leave items with it, which it can give or sell to folk. Oh, and one more thing. When you're done playing, be absolutely sure to speak to your gyroid, for that's the only way for you to save everything you did that day. It would be a shame to lose such things. If you quit playing without it, talking to it first, it'll be like everything never happened. I can't imagine a worse fate. Please take extra care so you never forget. I'd hate to see such a thing happen. And that marks the end of my explanation. I'm hoping that I didn't forget anything. Did you get all that? If I accidentally hit... Okay. I have to always double check. Yes, well, I'm sure you'll settle into the particulars of life in due time. Don't worry. Now then, let's see. With fees and closing costs, the house comes to $19,000, basically. And all we got is $1,000. Here you go, my man. It's all I have. You've taken literally all my money. I won't be able to eat this week. Just like my life, it's not nearly enough. You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, yes? Oh, you're so short I can't help but laugh. Thanks for laughing at my pain, Nook. You're always there for me. You know what happens to people who don't have money, don't you? I'll tell you. They can't buy a house. But you still need a place to stay, don't you? A thorny situation. Yes, rather thorny. Then here's what we'll do. You can work part-time at my shop to pay off the rest. Yes, that's acceptable. Splendid. We're all set. This will work wonderfully. Now then, you'll have to come by my shop later to work. You can find my shop in Acre A5. You can't miss it. At least, most people can't miss it. If you have trouble, check the map by the station, yes? I'm heading back there now, so I'll be waiting for you. I'd ask you to be quick about coming, yes? And with that, we're actually playing the game. This game is my childhood. Let's see what villagers we have. See, we're in A3, so his shop is in A5. We're living right next to the post office. That's sweet. Dump, Otis, Olivia and Buck, okay, Ava, and Gaston, and then Blue Bear. Blue Bear is a popular villager, I think. Wishing Well, Museum, what a weird layout. Police station, and then the tailor. God, this is such a weird layout. But okay. I can't tell you the countless hours I've spent in Animal Crossing in general. I grew up with this particular version of the game. Oh yeah, you can run, can't you? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Where the crap am I going? Okay, hold on. But I grew up with this game. My mother was not very into video games, but what I did was I sneakily got her into video games by getting her to play this game. And she absolutely loved it. You can have, you know, other save files. Oh, there's Gaston. Interesting. But you can have other save files in this game, and they just take over the other houses. So I always left her the greenhouse because green is her favorite color, and she played this game with me. Well, finally you arrived. What took you so long? I was starting to wonder if you'd show. Only kidding. Very good, yes. First off, you'll need to change into these clothes. If you must know, I suppose I'd call it your uniform. Please let me know when you're done changing, yes? So, I would get her playing this game, and we would send things back and forth with our gyroids, and I'd leave her like little messages. It's a very fond memory I have of this game, and it's honestly one of my most closest memories because my mom passed when I was 11, so I still wish I had the game. Honestly, I wish I did. I wish I still had the game and the cartridge so I could look back on that, you know? But I don't, sadly. That's better, yes? You look like you were born to wear that uniform. And look like a hobo. Now you can start working off the remaining $18K that you still owe on your house. First off, I want you to go plant some trees and flowers around my shop. The area around here is too dull, not charming at all. It's just not an ideal sort of shopping experience, People like shopping in areas that are clean and well kept. So I want you to spruce things up a bit for me. When you're finished, come and tell me, yes? Alright, so now we gotta go do this man's handiwork. For him, he gave us a bunch of plants. So we have to actually plant them and not grab them. Last one down. I don't even take any care to do this in a neat and orderly fashion. So did you make it look a lot nicer out there? Gave the ground some charming character, Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I won't bother asking you how you chose where to plant everything. After all, I'm not the one who will get laughed at when the travelers from other villages see your work. Now let's just see here. That little chore was worth, let's call it about 80 bells. Quite generous, I know. Oh, and about your wages. I'll just keep them as payment towards your mortgage, Okay then. I guess I don't get to eat on Tom Nook's watch. Now what should I have you do next? Wait just a moment, something just struck me. Lane, you just moved to YouTube. But you haven't introduced yourself to all the townsfolk, have you? I'm going to give you a little break, so why don't you go and introduce yourself to everyone in town, Go on now. And don't forget to introduce yourself to the mayor, too. That would show some class. You could probably find him wandering around near the wishing well. I'll see you later, yes? So now we gotta go find everybody with no map. This is gonna be a pain in the buttuckus. There's Gaston. What, so you think you could just come up and start talking to me out of the blue? Well, it reminds me of that. What, so you're just gonna bring a birthday party gift to my birthday party on my birthday? Huh, you're Lane. Well, that's just swell. And you only came here to say hi, Manchu? Well, that's downright neighborly of you. Everyone calls me Gaston. Sorry if I sounded hot-headed. It's nice to meet you, Manchu. He's such a weird little rabbit. So, if you've never played Animal Crossing, which is fine, I'm glad that this is your first experience on it. The way the villagers work in this game is they each have their own little personalities. Oh, this is Olivia. She's beautiful. Well, it's not every day I see a new face around here, purr. Ah, you're Lane, are you? I'm Olivia. No, the pleasure's all mine, really. So, the different personalities, you have like a group, a category of all the personalities. There's like lazy and snotty, which is what Olivia was. And Gaston is, I think it's just hot-headed. Anyway, there's a bunch of different kind of personalities. Hey, good afternoon. I haven't seen you around here before, have I, partner? They're sporty as well. I'm Buck. And what about you? What's your name? Right, I got you. Lane, huh? Okay, Lane, let's be pals. If the others give you any trouble, come talk to me, partner. I think he's 40? I'm not gonna swear to it. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Oh, ball! When ball is life, I'm spending precious time knocking a ball around. Oh, there's something under there. Oh, what are you? Otis. Hello, you're not from around here, are you, I suppose? It's nice to meet you, Lane. By the way, my name is Otis. If you ever see me wandering around here, don't be bashful. Just come on up and say hi, okay? I don't know what kind of villager he is, but he's cute. Aw, look, he gave him... Aw, they're twins! I accidentally hit that when I wanted to see what they said. I don't think there's anything else here for me to... Buck's, and then Olivia's... Poop! I have no idea where I am. So I've had Buck, I've had Olivia. I don't think I've had any of the rest of them, though. I've played Animal New Crossing, or New Leaf. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, you're a chicken. Good afternoon. I don't think we've met before. You're new in town, aren't you, Beaker? I'm happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Ava. I hope we can be really good friends. Seems like a soft or a nice villager. Oh, there's Blue Bear down there. Blue Bear! He's a sweet villager, I think. No. Maybe she's a mean villager. What do you want from me, Peach? I know you've been watching me. Still, I haven't made many new friends lately, so I guess we can hang out. My name's Blue Bear. What's your name? Okay, Lane. I'll be sure to remember that. Nice to meet you. Maybe she is not a nice villager. She looks like one, though. Oh, we gotta see our boy, or our man, Tortimer. Eh? What? Who are you? You, whippersnapper, tell me something. Who do you respect the most? Ooh. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Mom and Dad, if you watch this. I love my dad. I love my stepmom. I fear them both and respect them with my life. Boy, if my grandma come at me with a belt, Sorry, Tortimer. Youth. I weep for the younger generation. It pains this old heart. Sounds like a old man yells at cloud Simpson meme. Listen to me, Sprout. What's your name? Lane, eh? Ah, I see. Human, aren't you? My name's Tortimer, and I'm the mayor here in YouTube. Yepper? You heard it here. Tortimer's the mayor of YouTube. Pretty important job, he says. You seem like a good kid. Listen, whenever there's a holiday or some kind of event, come talk to me. I'm sure I'll have some interesting stuff to pass on. Yepper, I surely will. I like Tortimer. Oh man. I cannot wait for the new Animal Crossing game. I figured, you know, what better way to celebrate the new Animal Crossing game than with the very first, at least that I played. It might not be the very first, but it was the very first Animal Crossing game I ever played. It holds that little special something in my heart, you know? Sure, the graphics look like a potato in a toaster, but it's my favorite game, alright? Alright, so I've talked to Gaston. I think I've talked to everybody, actually, so that should be good. So did you meet everybody in town? Quite a motley crew, yes, but variety is the spice of life, you know? If you don't get along well with the folks here on YouTube, you'll never fit in, you understand? But never fear, I have a good feeling about you. Now then, what shall I have you do next? Ah yes, I need you to deliver some furniture. At last, it's like you're actually working in the shop. Take this furniture to Olivia in Acre B2. We know where Olivia is, so we'll just go there. And don't stop to sniff the roses on the way. Go straight there and then come straight back, Immediately gonna go stop and sniff the roses. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but when someone tells me to not do something, I have the overwhelming urge to just do it. Like, full Shia LaBeouf, just do it meme here. Just don't tell me not to do something. Because if it is within my power, I will do it out of spite. Okay, Olivia's house is here, so she has to be nearby, right? Look at Olivia's new shirt. Ah, dear Lane, did you already have your lunch? Enough idle chit-chat. Do you need something from me? Now we're getting into the meat of what this game is about, basically. Working for Tom. Oh, you are? How amusing. You mean to tell me you didn't have enough money to buy a house when you moved? Listen, Olivia, some of us don't have silver spoons. Well, how silly. Were you the mental runt of the litter or what? She's a savage. You don't have to do me like that, Olivia. Miss Olivia. I'm just having fun with you. I suppose everyone has to take a bold step once in their lives. So, you must not have any money to buy furniture. Don't be ashamed. Here, take this modern table. Okay. You simply must take it. I bet you go home to a sad little empty house every day. You don't have to rub it in. Please don't. It may not be much, but beggars can't be choosers. You gotta start somewhere. Interior decorating is vital. You heard it here, folks. Besides, this has to improve your place a little bit, and then she tells you how to do it. Then you can push it and pull it and explain how to do everything in the game because you need your handheld. I'm sorry. I don't remember the snotty villagers quite being so savage. And by the by, you can face a dresser or a radio and then interact with it. Because we have to tell you how to do things in the game. But remember now, don't skip your work to play around in your room. You've got a job to do. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna immediately go home. No, we're gonna focus. Focus, people. Okay. Go back to stupid Tom Nook. God, I really don't remember them being as savage as they are. That's kind of wild. I forgot we don't just automatically talk like in the previous versions. Or the later versions. Welcome back, Worker Bee. It looks like you delivered the furniture. Nice work. You did a good job, so I figured that earned you 230 bells. Not bad. Now, on your next task. What's that? You say it's too difficult to try to find things without a map? Honestly, kids these days and their constant complaints. When I was just a little raccoon, Oh, never mind. Okay. Here's a map. We're going to tell you how to use it, because we're still holding your hand. Your next job is to write some copy for a direct mailing. What in the heck is that sentence? I've never heard anybody say copy for direct mailing. You know, it's a personal advertisement. That's what it is. I want you to send it to Otis, who lives here somewhere on Roby. Okay, we can do that. It's just good business. Otis is a very loyal customer, so this is a notice of the special sale. As for what you write, well, I'll leave it up to you, Lane, but try to make it exciting. Oh, and you might want to think about introducing yourself as Lane, who works for me, yes? I won't do that at all. Then he gives us stationery, which is pretty cool of him. Go to the post office to mail the letter, yes? I mean, it's not like we had money to buy stationery anyway. And then he just tells us to hurry back, so off we go! Wait, where's the post office? Crap. We've been by the post office. Maybe I should have actually paid attention to all that hand-holding. Well, how the tables turned, and the turns tabled. This post office. Alright, so, we're running into Otis. So, we just take this simple paper, we write a letter, we choose Otis, and I'm gonna write this letter, and I will hit you back when I'm done. Okay. I'm done. Definitely didn't sign it from Lane, who works for Tom. EBI. Good day. How can I help you? Says Miss Pelly. I just want to mail a letter. We'll send this to Otis, and then we'll be done. Oh yes, I see. Would you like to mail more letters? I would not. Oh really? Come back anytime. Love Pelly. Her whole shtick is, okay, there's 3 people running the post office. Pelly during the day. I can't remember her name at night, but she's a purple-ish colored pelican. And the postman, who is another pelican. I can't remember his name to save my life now. But basically their whole thing is Pelly is in love with the mailman. Did you send the letter? Good job. It took you longer than I'd liked, so I'll have to dock you a bit. Hey! You're not even gonna give me... But I'm glad you got it done. After all, if you can't even write a letter, you're gonna have problems in this town. Oh yes, well, I haven't actually prepared the next package I need you to deliver, I'm a bit behind. It would be a waste for you to just hang around here and wait for me, so why don't you go and help out the other villagers? You may find you can do a little better working for them than you can for me, but not much better, yes. Just be sure to come back here after a bit. So, now we're on personal errands. Basically, this entire game is errand simulator with a simulation-ish tone to it. You're just a never-ending fountain of energy, aren't you? I wouldn't describe myself as that, but go off, I guess. Can I help you out, Gastron? I guess it has been a while since I lent my picture book to that ingrate Blue Bear. Can you find some time to go to Blue Bear's place and get it for me? I mean, consider it done. You got it, my dude. Well, you've been officially asked. Cool. Alright, let's go get his crap back from Blue Bear. If I could get past these trees. Oh, my emulator chugged for a second there. I don't remember where Blue Bear is. I'm just lucky that this map is tiny, so I can better remember it. Good afternoon. Still good? So what's going on? I'm picking up the picture book. Actually, Buck just came and just took that picture book from me with no explanation. Yeah, can you believe that? I've totally been begging to get it back, but no dice. What's a girl to do, huh? I know. You can go and get it. Thanks. Totally. That's the greatest idea ever. Blue Bear, you are quite literally my new favorite villager to go. The second I get a shovel, I'm just digging holes all around you and letting you fall in them. Where the heckle is... There he is. Huh? You again? Hey there. So, I'm picking up the picture book. Here's a picture book. I guess I've sort of had it for a while. What can I say? Totally slipped my mind. Was Gaston mad? I hope he's not too bad. Well, be sure to apologize for me, okay? I'll be sure. Alright, that's it. That's the errand. Don't let me down. I won't let you down. So, the way you get certain villagers to move out of your town. Now, keep in mind, this information is for New Leaf Animal Crossing, so I have no idea if it's still relevant in this version. You ignore them. You literally just ignore them. So I'm going to try and ignore Blueberry. Let's see if I can't get her... I forgot to go to Gaston. Genuinely forgets to go to Gaston. So I'm going to try and ignore her and see if I can't get her out of my town, because I think she's grating my nerves. Why am I even talking to you? You asked me to get your picture book. No doubt about it. That's my picture book. Thanks. You really helped me out. I guess I owe you one. So here, take this furniture. Seriously. Aw, thanks, Gaston. An avocado. Thanks. Hey, don't call me a big dweeb. What did he even give me? Hold on. I want to talk to him. He gave me a couch. I mean, okay, I guess. I'm not mad. Were you able to help anybody out? Many animals need things? Did you get anything good in return? The critters in town are all fairly generous, so your work never goes unrewarded. That's quite nice, yes? Next, I need you to deliver a nice carpet for me. And don't dilly-dally along the way. Definitely gonna do it now. Oh, God. Okay. Don't worry, I won't dilly-dally. I literally cannot stand Blue Bear. Episode 2 is just going to be avoiding Blue Bear at all costs. The secret mission we never knew we had. Hey Gaston, do you want a really nice carpet? No, I'm just kidding. Now, one of my favorite things to do, and it is still my favorite thing to do, when I had New Leaf, I also like to screw with my friends by taking a random ugly something or another, or pitfall, and mailing it to my friends and to my own mother. I terrorized my own mother by giving her gyroid things that she wouldn't like. And you know what she did? Because my mother is my mother. She would gladly put them in her house. And I would feel terrible. But she was just so happy to get it from me. Oh God, just remembering that makes me feel so bad. But she's just so happy to get something from me in the mail. I remember one time I gave her, oh God, it was this ugly piece of furniture. I think it was ironically the ranch couch. I could totally be wrong though. But it was the ugliest couch I ever seen. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this to my mom as a joke. I haven't been paying attention to anything Blueberry's been saying, by the way. I'm so sorry. Oh, she's giving me a rug. There are like Mondo different patterns you can use to decorate your room. Who says Mondo? a big hassle is getting your hands on the one you really want. She's just telling you that they circle out every day is a new wallpaper and rug. It's literally, you can read it. It's not important information. Promise. But you'd better only browse on your free time. You can't shop when you're on the job. Literally, he's like, don't gab. And all she wants to do is talk to me. Tatami floor? What is it? I think I know what that is, actually. So never mind. I was gonna ask what is a tatami floor, but I think I know what the tatami floor is. Oh no, I'm lost. Oh, not the optical shirt. Okay, no, I'm not lost. I know exactly where I am. Local dumb gay idiot gets lost in the woods for 4 hours. Welcome back, dear employee. Very good, yes. It looks like you're finally getting the hang of things around here. The way you work, I'd be happy to have you working here full time. Wouldn't that be a treat? In any case, I see you're putting a lot of effort into your work, so this time I'll give you, 580 bells. Next, I need you to deliver an axe to Otis. Be careful with it, I see that light in your eyes. Now the stuff you deliver is wrapped, so you couldn't use it even if you wanted to. So don't get any ideas, If you want to cut down trees, you'll have to get your own axe. Implying I care that you've wrapped it, Nook. I'm just gonna break that bad boy open like a crack in a can with the boys and start breaking out. Dumbest. It's wrapped, so you can't use it. I got fingers. Okay. Oh, that's not Otis, that's Ava. Wait, crap, where is Otis? Oh, way over there. Oh, Otis is like the bird, yeah. Ah, Lane. What's up, I suppose? Here's an axe for you to break things. Otis is me reincarnated into the game. It was super mellow of you. Getting any kind of glitter is way cool. I've misplaced my fair share of stuff over the years, but I hang on to every letter I get. He's just saying that don't write anything ugly, basically. Because they do move out, and they can move into your friends' places, and if they move into your friends' places and they have letters, they're going to show them to them. So if you say you have a crush on them, your friends are going to judge you because you're obviously weirdly into video game characters. Why would you send them a letter? Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face. That's literally what he just said. But seriously though, I like Otis. Don't get me wrong, I think I've liked all of my villagers in this town except for Blue Bear. Blue Bear is a terror. And I hate her. I guess because I thought she was gonna be a sweet villager, I'd be like, oh yes, a sweet villager, just what I needed. And instead, poor Gaston is a sweet villager. Well, he's not a sweet villager, but he is nice for some reason. Todd only knows why. Welcome back. Nice work. Yes, very good. Yes. Now let's see. That chore earned you more bells. Your next job will be? Yes. Now I remember. You've seen the bulletin board in front of your house, haven't you? Maybe. But I want you to write an ad for my shop. So, what you're saying is, you want the person who has never spent a day in this town to write something that won't embarrass you, but get foot traffic into your shop. When I've been working here for like 2 hours, max, maybe. Okay. Let's do it. Why don't we? Bro, I cannot wait until I'm done working though, because I'm going to immediately get that shovel and go over to where Otis is and dig up these spots in the ground. Okay, this, whoa. This is the bulletin board. Okay, so we're gonna write something. I will again be back with you when I am done slandering poor Tom Nook's name. Okay, I think I'm done. Buy from Nook or he'll break your kneecaps. Signed, Tom Nook. I mean, hey, I'd buy from him. Because if I didn't, he'd break my kneecaps. Win-win. Slightly morbid, but whatever. It's funny, dang it. Alright, let's go tell him we've done the deed. Welcome back. Did you put a buzz-generating ad up there? Oh, it's buzz-generating. Very good. Yes, I suppose. That means you're all done. All the work I hadn't got around to is now all done. How wonderful for me, Since I don't have any more work for you to do, I'm afraid I have no choice but to let you go. The rest of your mortgage? Oh, of course. You still have to pay all of that off. That's how life works. Let me just have a look at your records. Or my records here. So far, you've worked off a lot of money. 1K. Not bad. So we have 17K left to go. Since there's no more work for you here, you'll have to figure out how to pay it off on your own. Now, how could a youngster go about making some bells? I suppose running errands for villagers and selling things you no longer need, too, That should generate some cash flow, I should think. If you've got stuff to sell, just come talk to me, yes? I'll give you a very fair price for anything you've got. Oh, and when you want to make a mortgage payment, do it at the post office for me. Tax purposes, you know? If you can pay off about 1,000 bells a week, that'll work for me. Otherwise, I'll send for the raccoon goons. See, he will break your kneecaps if you don't pay off your mortgage. Just a joke. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Once you pay it all off, we can talk about remodeling the place for you. That house you've got now is pretty small after all, and I'm sure you'd like a little more room, yes? Well, thanks for your help. I hope you'll come see me for all your future shopping needs. Well. I'm finally done working. I'm free. I'm free. Me is whenever you get off work. Alright, let's go and... Okay, first off, we need to see what this furniture looks like. Because if it doesn't look good, I'm selling. But hey, we gotta give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, maybe it will look good. We don't know. Hi, Gyroid. Bye, Gyroid. Alright, my lights are one of these buttons. Aha. Here we go. Not that button. Alright, what does this look like? Huh. You know, besides the, like, meth house wallpaper I have, doesn't look bad. Okay. Nope, I meant to hit drop. There we go. Ooh, the modern table looks nice. It almost looks too nice to be in what looks like a meth house. With a really nice Japanese mat. Oh, yep. It was a ranch house. But to be fair, my mother loved green. So I saw it and thought, this is really ugly. But my mom is gonna love this. You know? Oh, jeez. Oh, what did I just put in my thing? My pocket, I meant. College rule. Okay, we'll drop that here. I'm gonna get rid of this. You know what? We're gonna put this over here. We're gonna do a little bit of... I swear. Can editing me put up a gosh darn counter for every time I hit the freaking map instead of the right button? God. you're gonna see me opening the map a lot because I'm used to certain buttons doing certain things in games, and I just don't think about the fact that I have to hit start to open up that menu. And it just throws me off. Alright, and now we are a customer, not a worker. I'd like to sell some things in my inventory, of course. Will you take this orange box? 20 bells? Fine, whatever. Yeah, we got other things to sell. Let's see. This charcoal tile, how much are you gonna buy it for? Okay. Not a whole lot, but I don't think he'll take his work uniform. No. I think I have to junk that on my own accord. Okay. So, what I'm about to do, it's going to seem really strange, is shake some trees. Because when you shake trees, you have a chance for two different things to fall out. Furniture, which we could always use, or fat stacks of bells, like that. How much money was that? How much money was that? 100. That's a lot of money. 100 more bells than we didn't have currently. Am I right? Okay, there's another 100. This was also my downward spiraling addiction into simulation games like Sims, etc., so on and so forth. Because this is basically a sim. People will sit there and say, well, no, it's not, because you're a human and these villagers are animals. But no, it's still a simulator. You're still simulating life. It's just a different kind of life. Arguably, a simpler kind of life. God dang it. Don't drop the bells. I could probably grab all these together, couldn't I? No, I can't. Well, it's not quick. I really thought this would be faster for some reason. Okay. Let's go and buy that shovel and see what treats we have. Let's see, up here. Welcome, you come in. Yeah, whatever. What does this look like? That's a lovely wall. Very nice. Yeah, sure, let me see it. Oh my god, that's gaudy. See, this is the kind of thing I probably would have sent to my mother and been like, hee hee, here you go. And she would have loved it. She would have put this up immediately. My god, that's so much money. I don't have the kind of money for that. Nook, I don't know. Like 1,000 bells? My god, my guy. Stone tile. Very interesting. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, it better look cool for 2,000 bells. Jeez. No. I want your overpriced garbage. All of the tool prices are always 500, so you can always bet on spending at least 2K. Yeah. Now he's going to tell you how to use it because you need your handhelds. Just be careful, don't dig up things you're not supposed to, yada yada yada. So on and so forth. With that being said, let's drop our shovel because we're a nonce. Grab it. Give it to our character. Now let's go do crime. No, I'm just kidding. Let us... Oh! Gyroid! I dug up a gargaloid. Now, I'll show off after I, figure out how to cover up my mistakes. There we go. I'll show off what the the gyroids do. Specifically the gargaloid. Probably before we end the episode. Okay, that's a real one. Alright, where are you at, Otis? I almost said Lotus. Well, technically I did say Lotus. That's Blue Bear. Okay. We're gonna dig a hole. Because again, I'm still figuring out the controls. Bear with me. Ah! There's Otis. I got a fossil! Check it out! Check it up. Check it out. I dug up a fossil was what I wanted to say. Where is... Aha! I see it. Oh! 1,000 bells was in a hole! What? I didn't mean to dig it up again. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's... The museum, there it is. Ah, Blather's isn't up yet. What time is it? I'm so very sleepy. Oh dear me, 1,000 pardons. So incredibly sorry. I'm afraid I might be a bit of a night owl. Yes. Well, yes, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? Of course, I'm going to donate an item. No doubt, perhaps this item have you come with today. Let me give you this. And you can check it out. An unexamined fossil. My heart is set a twitter at the rare thought. I'm a fervent student of paleontology, and I'm fairly confident I can assess the item of this specimen. However, I must confess I have yet to receive my certification, so I cannot offer an official examination. If I were mistaken, you see, I fear I would be, shall we say, severely chastised. Yes, quite severely indeed. I'm terribly sorry about this, but you'll need to send this to the main Fairway Museum for proper examination. Oh, yeah. Incidentally, just by the by, I believe you've received a letter from the Fairway Museum, correct? Not yet. Oh, no letter yet? Don't fret about it overmuch. I believe it should arrive sometime tomorrow. Once you receive it, you'll be able to correspond with the Fairway Museum. And won't that be nice? Brilliant minds they have over there, simply brilliant. Please send them any fossils you happen to excavate. They will return your fossils as soon as they have finished identifying them. Rather tidy little system, don't you say? Oh, and one more thing, while we're waiting for your initial correspondence from the Fairway Museum. You must not rebury fossils in the earth. This is very important, you see, vital, extremely crucial. Don't ask me why, to be perfectly honest, I'm not quite sure of the reasoning myself. What? It seems that reburying the fossils creates some confusion about whether or not you're ready to receive that letter. Sounds a bit daft, doesn't it? In any case, you don't have to carry the fossils with you, just don't bury them again. You may keep them in your flat. You can even scatter them around the landscape, I suppose, if you so desire. So that, as I say, is that. I do hope it's clear, and I trust you'll follow my instructions to the letter. Now, is there anything else you would care to show me? Nope, I'm good. That's terribly embarrassing. To be honest, we have nothing on display at this time. Dreadful, really. What we have here, when you cut to the quick, is a rather large, expensive, and thoroughly empty box. However, we are open around the clock and gladly accept donations from residents of YouTube at all times. So, in this game, when you first meet Blathers, he doesn't have the ability to examine the fossils that you get, which I totally forgot about. In the later games, he gets the right degrees and things, and like Nintendo, you know, people give him slack, but Nintendo actually does pay attention to their characters. And when you see Blathers again in the next game, he can actually go through and actually examine your fossils for you and things like that. Aha, here is home. We can drop off our candy machine. Right here. Hey, oh. Okay. Oh, it doesn't make any noise. That's sad. I mean, we got a little flat here. Let's talk to our gyro. Oh, wait, no, I was gonna try out before we go. One more time. I was gonna let you all This is a gyroid. Dreadful thing, isn't it? They're not all that gross, I promise. Just one's named Gargaloids. Welcome home, Lane. How may I be of assistance? Well, we're gonna save the game, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Oh god, it's Blue Bear.